Hello amazing people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sophia aka Inukwada. I'm a content creator based in Canada, and on my channel I talk about the tips and tricks on how to relocate to Canada through the various pathways that are available, and I also give you part of everything you can always think of, like my day-to-day activities in Canada. So on today's vlog I'll be talking about the province of Saskatchewan. Yes. So recently I found out that the province of Saskatchewan has come up with a new PR pathway stream for our tech and IT guys. And on this vlog, I'll be giving you the criteria, the eligibility criteria, the process, and everything you need to know about this pathway so that you can be able to take advantage of this opportunity to come to Canada. Yes. So if you want to get to know about this, watch till the end of the video to get more information about this. Pathway is called the Tech Talent Pathway. That's what it's called, and this program is aimed for tech and IT people. So like I said earlier, if you're into tech, IT, this is a pathway for you. Even if you're not into tech and IT, you can also start the process today to start doing like short courses on IT, maybe 6 months, 1 year. I don't know where you are around the world, but wherever you are, I believe you can do like a 6 month, 1 year or 2 years program in this, so just so you can partake in this pathway that is available for tech and IT. But if you're already into tech and IT, congrats to you. You can apply to the province of Saskatchewan with those skills. So the aim of this program is to attract people from tech industry all over the world to this province. Of course, there is a dedicated website provided for this pathway by the government of Saskatchewan, which would connect you to companies that are employing. So unlike other pathways, this particular one, the government of Saskatchewan has actually dedicated a particular website where you can be able to meet with these companies that are recruiting. So I'm going to go straight into the whole requirement and what it will take for you to apply to this. One, the notable things to know about this opportunity is that it doesn't matter if you're inside or outside of Canada, you can apply. There is no LMIA involved at all. There is no age limit needed, even if you are young or old, and there is no need of proof of funds. You don't need to show any proof of funds for you to apply or access this PR pathway. Then another notable thing is that there are 2 application routes for you to apply to this. You can either go through the express entry route or the non-express entry route. Now, if you decide to go through the express entry route, you would have to have an active express entry profile and also be in the pool while you're waiting for draws. That's the requirement for the express entry route. Then if you decide to go through the non-express entry route, there are other things you would need to know about this, which include that you must be a non-refugee claimant, you must show proof of legal status in Canada, and you don't have to be in Saskatchewan province. So these are the 3 things that are notable for the non-express entry route. Also, moving forward, I will be telling you how to apply, who can apply, the eligibility criteria, the level targeted application or NOC code. We all know what the NOC code is. This can be a PR pathway for people that are still outside of Canada, right? So let me go through the requirements. The requirement is that you have to have a minimum of 6 months inside Canada or a minimum of 1 year experience outside of Canada. So if you're within Canada, you have to have a minimum of 6 months of tech experience or IT experience to participate, or if you're outside of Canada, you would have to have a minimum of 1 year work experience outside of Canada. That being said, you would also need a post-secondary certification that have to have it evaluated by either West or any of the bodies that they use to evaluate this your educational credentials, just to be sure that the your education experience you have in your country is equals to the one here in Canada. That being said, you will also need a language test, either in French or English, just because Canada is both a French and English speaking country. Yes. So if you're within Canada, you need a band 5 score in either French or English. And if you're outside of Canada, you need a band 7, either in French or English. You need a letter of support from the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists. So if you're into computer, electrical, software engineers, these 3 categories of people that I just listed out now, you will need a letter of support from the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists, just to show that yes, to back up your claim that you've worked in this field, your practice and all those stuff, just to prove that you're actually doing it, to avoid scams and everything. So secondly, this letter will tell the government that the engineer in training application has been approved. So like you'll be working and stuff like that. That's what that means. So how to apply, which I know most of you will be waiting for, like, tell me how to apply, tell me how to apply. So you can check the description box for the link. I'll be pasting the link in my description box, so you can go there, click on the link, upload the necessary documents that will be required of you. You see list of documents you have to upload. After you're uploading them, you save it, and then you will need to make a payment of 350 Canadian dollars. So if you do the conversion rate in your country, you would know how much it will be. So you pay that, and after payment you can now submit your applications. Once you submit your application, you will get an email of confirmation from them. They will send you an email to confirm that they have received your application and everything. So that's why I said you have to save, because if you submit the application without this payment, nobody is going to look at it. So that's why I said when you upload the document, you save, and then you make the payment, and then you proceed. So there are 3 processes in this application stage, just like every other application you make. The first stage is the pre-screening stage. This is where the officer in charge, or the people in charge, or the representative, or whoever is working in that department, they will go through your document to show that, oh, you have uploaded the necessary document that was required of you while you were submitting your application. They'll just do like a brief scan to make sure that your application, you have all the documents there. Then after that, it moves on to the second stage, which is the eligibility stage, which will check if you meet the necessary requirements for this pathway. So they will check if you have the minimum working experience. They will check if the document you've submitted is like correct and all those stuff. Then the last and the final stage is the decision making stage, which they'll be able to decide on your application if your application suits what they need. Like they'll be able to give you the final application. Oh, your application has been approved. Oh, your application has been denied, and all that. That is what the third stage is about. And then if a decision has been made on your document, and let's assume you pass or you've been approved, and if you've been the non-express entry platform, remember initially I said you can apply through the express entry route or the non-express entry route, remember, right? So if a decision has been made or your application has been approved under the non-express entry platform, 1, you will get a nomination letter, you will get a nomination approval letter. 2, a work permit support letter will be provided to you, just because within this period you can be able to work in Canada. That's what the work permit support letter means. You can be working. This pathway gives you like extra points. For those that know what I'm talking about, when you get a nomination from a particular province, it gives you 600 extra points, which is a lot. And there is no how, if they do a draw, you will not be picked. because most times the draw might be 400, 300 cutoff, 500 cutoff. Like, it's rare you see 500 cutoff, right? So imagine you getting 600 and when the cutoff is 300, like, it's crazy. So this is what this gives you. And once they give you the 600 points and they do a draw, definitely you're coming to Canada. So within that period you're waiting for a draw to happen, you can use the work permit support letter that will be given to you to start working. Thirdly, you'll be given instruction on how to proceed with your PR. So they'll give you like a detailed instruction on how you will navigate it. So finally, you would have 6 months to apply and get your PR. If not, it will be cancelled. So you would have to apply for PR and you have to get the PR within 6 months. If not, this will be cancelled, just because there are lots of people looking for this opportunity. I mean, then secondly, if your application has been approved under the express entry platform now, you would have to accept the nomination within 30 days. So within 30 days you have to either accept or decline. Secondly, you must have an active express entry profile, like I said earlier in this video. And thirdly, you have to apply within 60 days again to get your PR. And also, like I said again, it will give you 600 extra points. So this is like the brief rundown of everything that this stream requires. I'm going to drop the link. I click on the link, read up more information about this, and start sending it. So this is all I'll be taking on today's video. If you've watched to the end of this video, please kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on post notification just so you get notified anytime I make an upload. And next, I'll be talking about the province of Nova Scotia. So if this sounds like something you'll be interested in, kindly watch out for the next update. I'm going to be sharing more information on that province and how to migrate to Nova Scotia. So thank you so much, guys. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, just so YouTube can recommend it to thousands of people out there that needs this information. Please don't be greedy. We rise by lifting others. Thank you so much, guys. Do drop your questions in the comment section, and if I'm free, I can attend to those questions and your concerns. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye.